Welcome to Courtroom Chronicles, the trials of SA. My name is Busi, and welcome. In today's episode, I want us to speak about the incident that happened in Merimi informal settlement in Soshanguve, where 12 CPFs were pew-pewed after they met these people around the 4 a.m. in the morning, asking them, as CPFs, you're trying to make your community a safer community. You're escorting people back and forth to the taxis from their houses. You're just patrolling and trying to make your community a safer community. So they ran into these people. They were 12 of them, and they questioned them, why are you walking around this time early in the morning? And unfortunately they were pupilled and unalived in a gruesome manner. Some of the way that they were unalived, I can't say it here, but yes, it was gruesome. And one of them, the youngest, is a 19-year-old male who had volunteered himself to go there and protect his community, but he was unalived. And the second one also, I'm just talking about these ones because they were mentioned in the news, is a male who had a wife and 3 kids. He was unemployed, but he gave his time to protect his family. So it was very sad. This happened on the 22nd of March this year. And so we know that there's an individual, 27-year-old Zimbabwean national, who appeared in court on the 1st of April. This person appeared in court, and he had other 3 charges against him, separate from this one, where he was found with illegal firearm with ammunition, and it was merged on the first. This was the second time he was appearing in court. On the first, it was merged with the other 3 counts that he was charged with. This one, on the first, he was charged with murder, attempted murder. He was charged with a lot of things. So yeah, I want us to look at that today and see what solutions can we have, and just go further and talk about it further. So yes, these patrollers were unarmed. I just want us to talk about what's not being said loud enough. They were unarmed, no protection, no bulletproof vest. They had nothing, no training whatsoever. And they were expected to stand in between their community and the criminals. And that's what they do. People volunteer themselves to protect us. But unfortunately, this is what happened to them. Very sad. And half of them, because they were 12, they lost their lives. So the sad truth is that this is not a once-off incident. It is not. In South Africa, we've got over 2 million individuals who are undocumented. So where will you get someone if they commit a crime? Yes, with South Africans, you can get fingerprints and ID and all of that. But if someone is undocumented, there's no ID. Ne? There is no accountability, nothing. Where will you find that person? So with over 2 million people who are undocumented in our country, it's a problem. There are no papers. There's nothing. It's the same pattern all over again. But it goes deeper than that, hey? It goes deeper than that. The CPF forum is made of people who are volunteers. So what is the government doing to help these people? No support at all. They don't have bulletproof vest. They don't have. They don't have training. They don't have weapons. Nothing. They don't have. And no support from the government. I don't know, maybe you can enlighten me in the comments and tell me if you have heard of any CPF forum that has support in terms of your vests, your weapons, because where will you use a weapon without training? Because you have to be trained. So yeah, it's very sad. They're on their own, no support. And that makes them easy targets for criminals. Our criminals, they walk very boldly. doing crime, and they are targeting people who have no weapons, and when they do have weapons. They are targeting our brothers and sisters who are giving out their time to protect the neighbors and the community at large. So this is very sad. What happened at me informal settlement is very, very sad. So here's the real kicker. Where are the guys with the green uniform? I'm a panyas, I'm a green beans. When they train for this, I'm just asking, because we find them a lot in our police stations, certifying documents. You want to go and do an affidavit, they are there. They're visible, we can see them. I see them also downtown Joburg, arresting people there and there, taking monies that they're not supposed to take. We see these things, guys. We just keep quiet, but we see them. And I'm thinking, if we were to take the people who are volunteering to do this without being paid, training them, giving them weapons and bulletproof vest, and putting them in places, sports that we know have a high crime activity around. They know the double ups, they know the shortcuts, they know their way around our communities. So if we were to put these volunteers, I think a lot of things might happen there. We can see a lot of change. Instead of sitting behind desk and writing affidavits and stamping whatever that they need to stamp. No, guys. So they do a lot of too much admin for me. We need them in the streets, and the people on the ground are losing their lives. Normal citizens like you, me, South African citizens, are losing their lives. I think they should look at that. Go and do some changes, please. So as a citizen, that's what I'm suggesting. So if they train forces and we have them behind computers, what's the use? And we have untrained volunteers in the front lines. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. It doesn't. So this true crime story is a reflection of a broken system. It's just a broken system. And here we're trying to help, and people are getting killed. People are getting killed, and it's very sad. So there's no real resistance. There's no real resistance. So South Africans are asking, who is protecting us? Who is holding in line when the system fails? So until we have answers, the real action, there'll be more blood will be spilled. And tell me, after this incident in informal settlement, who will volunteer to go into the work? Because people are going to be scared. There's no protection. So who will say, I'll go? No one will want to go. And more names will be added on the list. So as Courtroom Chronicles, Trials of South Africa, I'm bringing this to you. Let's discuss in the comment section. Subscribe, like, hit the notification button. And thank you for watching. So follow more for more updates. And yeah, let's hear the voices behind the headlines. Let's talk about it. Let's have solutions. What can be done? And thank you so much for watching. And until next time, God bless.